Lesson 6, choosing church leaders. One day, a colleague at work called me several years ago and said there was a vacant position if I was available. I told him, no, I will let it pass. I'll let my senior go for it. He knew I was qualified. He knew I had to apply. But I said to him, it has to pass this time. I am saying this for a reason. Anyway, welcome to Sunday School lesson in sermon. Today, we're going to talk about choosing a church leader. Are we available when it comes to this offer? If I say, are we available, I assume being a Christian, you are filled with the Spirit of the Lord. Are you available? How well do you know the Word of God to be considered? Our lesson showed us some essential qualities we should be looking out for. Somebody who is Christ-centered. Somebody who is efficient. We are sure one day our local church would require leaders. Maybe a deacon or a deaconess. Would you qualify? We are told, especially by the example of Judas, an ungodly quality amongst the people Jesus chose as disciples. He opted to betray him, and he died as a result of that. His position became vacant. We need somebody to replace him. You may be needed to replace somebody in the church. Do you qualify? Judas had an ungodly attitude and qualities. He stole from the purse and he died eventually. There are criteria we will have to go through in selecting our leaders. Competencies. Do you qualify? We are told that the apostles said something to God in prayer when they were able to choose the two, narrowing it down to the two. And they prayed. I think it's a powerful prayer. They said, Lord, you know the heart of these men. Show us the one you have chosen for this role. This must be a very good example for whoever is choosing who. Prayer is key, like the manual said. And you who is going to be chosen, are you available? Do you have the competencies? Do you have the godly qualities? If it comes to narrowing down to a few to be chosen, will you be part? I feel this lesson talks mainly of our availability and how these people should be chosen. They prayed. I believe the Lord answered. The lot was cast and it fell on Matthias. He assumed that role. The lesson for us today is when that day comes for this role, will you be available? Will you qualify? And will you even be chosen? I want to encourage all of us that being in the church, as I said initially, one day there will be this role to occupy or this position to occupy. Make yourself available by knowing the Word of God. After all, if you are appointed as a leader or chosen as a leader in the house of God, it is about God. So you must know the Word of God. You must exhibit qualities. They said this person must have seen or been with the Lord as far as his ministry was concerned. If it comes to requirement, will you meet it in the house of God to be chosen? I want to suggest to all of us that this lesson should prep us to make ourselves available for such positions that may be available in the future. My name is Pastor Kwabena Osu, Sunday School lesson in sermon. See you again in the next episode.